magic diamond, black box, black cube of illusion. It's all about illusion. Illusion is maintained with a black cube, black mirror. But it's also key to seeing. You see geometrically its significance. That gives it away, doesn't it? Look at that full on line. And then you look at that like that way and you realise, that's a platform. We're looking at it from underneath. It's just at a certain angle. We're looking at a slightly it wants me to draw it. Very, very, very crude drawing. So like the angle of perspective. And there's this thing here. There's another thing there. The angle of perspective. Begin to see how things can be. It really helps. Look at that, see? Then you realise this is moving according to perspective, according to how. Yeah. But because it's not, it's a tracking. So you know these shapes are real because they fit in so perfectly. You know that something is there, regardless of whatever this thing's showing you. If you can't work it out with the details, then you work it out with the bigger picture. That you look at the bigger lines, the bigger angles, where are the dramatic changes in colour, shape, and tone. You can work it out that way. And that, my friends, is how you would notice why the clouds aren't behaving the way you'd expect a cloud to behave. Why would it maintain such perfect geometry if it was a cloud? Unless there was a gigantic structure that we cannot see. Creating all of these definitive lines, these angles, it's not just about artistic tool. That's the whole point. That's when you look enough, you see enough. This is the detail. And it's going down that way, according to perspective. It's maintaining its lines. The clouds are moving according to perspective. They're not altering too much. They're not changing. They're not varying in speeds. They're not suggesting any layers of thermal currents. This is all very, very static in some ways. Now, are people going to get my meaning now? When you start to look at this stuff, the hologram is always going to be moving, but the object itself that's projecting it, that it's hiding, it's still there. Even though the clouds are passing by, it's still there. Because it hasn't done whatever it is it's doing. It will probably, the next time you hear a big roar in the clouds, it will be that thing moving, and you'll see all these airplanes and stuff flying around at the same time, and it's like just like clockwork, every 90 seconds or so, just to make sure that there's always some kind of noise, some kind of object in the sky so people are questioning where that extremely long ongoing noise is coming from. It is, you watch this enough and you start to notice. Okay. And that is only one aspect of many, many things that is going on up there. Layers of things. And we're told it's just these cloud formations. Give me a fucking break. It's laughable now. It's totally laughable. And that's all the weather.